Hey Zach, I just finished working with another CWI student, and you guys are kind of in similar situation. One thing I didn't realize when I started building this was there are so many classes that you can take at CWI that transfer directly into the degree. So I went through your transcripts, and so I have the ones that you gave me in November 17th. So they're probably not current, but I thought, well, it's better than not being having anything. So I went through, I put your classes here down that you've taken. And like this philosophy 101, I believe is a humanities. And I also believe, or I think I could argue that it'll meet our requirement for an international class because it's world religions. So these things are all what I believe to be met in the GE. The only one I couldn't find a place for was this, which I could be wrong. There may be a place in the GE where it goes, and I just don't know. Um, it's kind of weird when they have faculty do advising because we are supposed to teach. So I do these maps, and I think they're pretty close, but I get backup from advisors at the University of Idaho. They double check everything to make sure I've got it right. But this is what I thought was, quite frankly, pretty amazing. I don't know where you are in your math sequence, but if you finish 095, you just have 143 and then a stats class. This U Idaho stats class you can take at CWI. It's called Math 153. So this business class, Business 201, it works for U Idaho English, which is actually business writing class. These ones come straight across, same name in both universities. So you can see here where I've explained this is the class you take at CWI, and it goes for this class at the University of Idaho. So I actually figured out that there's, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's like more than 30 credits that you can take at CWI that transfer directly into the degree. And so when you do this, you're not necessarily going to get a degree from CWI, but that's kind of irrelevant because you're basically just taking everything that will build into your bachelor's degree. Okay, so this would be a bachelor's degree in career and technical education, which means it's a bachelor's degree in education. And then it's in career and technical ed with a focus in business technology. Your credential would be in business technology and also economics, which is what we talked about, I believe, because I saw you have a lot of poli-sci classes down here. And you know what's cool about these is that I think if you finish this bachelor's degree in curriculum, I mean, this bachelor's degree in CTE with business marketing education, and then you wanted to add any other endorsements, all you do is take those courses, and these classes right here, these poli-sci classes, may apply to that new endorsement that you add after you graduate. So the whole trick is to get your bachelor's in one endorsement, because then you just take the courses for whatever other endorsement you want to add. And that's what this will do. And it's online, which I think is awesome because you don't have to move. Because if I remember right, you're in Treasure Valley like I am. Okay, so these classes at CWI, 3 semesters, and that's not counting if you wanted to do summer, because they're offered summer. Like I know psych is year round. I bet econ is year round. Bio is year round. So I didn't put any summers in here. So if you want to do summer, you can do that. Summer for U Idaho is a little bit more tricky, but we're only looking at 2 summers. And I know I'm teaching this summer. So that could be, I would teach them again for you next summer if you wanted to do those early. I bet we could get this one summer, and that would be all you'd want to take in this particular summer, but we could do that, and then we could cram more classes in your fall and spring and have you student teach spring of 21. I mean, there's a way you can compact it if you want to, or not. It's up to you. And it's not like you have to take these. This is your student teaching. You don't have to only take these because everything's offered online. You could take other classes with it. It's just this is a lot of work. And I have a student right now taking 413, this one here, and he's student teaching, and he's kind of just getting killed, but he's getting through it and he's getting it done. So it can be done. All right, so it looked like about 3 semesters and then your student teaching at U Idaho, and that's it. So it's pretty awesome. Send me an email back. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye.